Hi all, welcome to my another video. In this video we will see how we can update document metadata. So this is our employee site. Here we have a document library resume. So here you can see we have one file here. Also we have some other column like country and detail. So today our plan is like we are going to update the country using Power Automate and REST API. So let us see how we can do. So just go to your flow, create a new flow. So here we are creating an instant cloud flow. So manually trigger a flow and our flow name will be document metadata updation. So let me create. So now here we have to add another action. Like here we are going to post a request to SharePoint. So for that we have to use an action like send an HTTP request. So let me add that step. So if you search here, send an HTTP. So whenever you are working with REST API and SharePoint, you have to choose the action like send an HTTP request to SharePoint. So just click here. Here we have to select our employee site. So here you can see in our case our site is employee. So just select that site. Then request is post because now we selected the site. Now the method is post because we are adding the data. So for that we have to use like post. So now here we have to pass the URL. So we have to pass the resume REST API URL. So then this type. So here you can see our URL API web list get by title and the document library name and the item which we are going to update. So if we check here resume folder, here you can see our item ID for the John file is 3. So we have to update this file. So let me add the item as 3. So in your case, if you are doing dynamically, you have to pass this data dynamically. Okay. So now we have to pass the header. So let me add quickly and I will show you what are the headers. Here you can see we have added the header like accept content type, the next HTTP method is patch and if match. Now we have to pass the body. So here we have to pass the type and the column which we are going to update. So let me just quickly add that also. So here we have added the metadata and the type. So here type is our document library name. Here sp.data.your document library name. Then we have to add the item. So that is how we can create the type. So after that you have to pass your field name. So here you can see our field is country. So we have to pass the country. So the parameter what I will do like I will pass dynamically. So what we can do like we have add one trigger here. So let me add country here. So here we have added the country. So now we will pass this country in the country body. So let me just add quickly here. So here you can see the country which is passing from the manually trigger a flow. So let me add that. So that we have added. So now let us test the flow. In this one. So here you can see now the country is empty. So we'll check. So let me test the flow. Manually we'll trigger the flow. Here we will pass like USA. So just let me run the flow. Done. So our flow successfully ran. So if you check here, you can see the data we pass like the metadata and the country name. So if you go to your resume folder, here you can see countries updated. So like this way you can pass all the parameter.